What's up YouTube, it's your boy Sway back with another video. So in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down exactly how traders should view trading and how to trade at like a business. Now, a lot of traders do come into the market looking to flip account or try to get rich quick, and that's what's gonna keep you absolutely fucking poor. Now, if you can understand this concept, then I guarantee you, just like myself, you'll be able to get to $10,000 a month, depending on how serious you are about your trading. But before we get straight into it, this is a disclaimer. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm saying is bullshit, blah, 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 blah. Don't really give a fuck, but let's get straight into it. First thing is 95% of traders will ignore this video and stay broke. I guarantee you, 95 of you motherfuckers will 100% ignore this video and stay broke. So when I think of treating trading like a business, the first thing you should have is a LLC. So the first thing you want to do when you get into trading is form you an LLC. Like, what is your corporation name? What is your business name, right? When you go to a job, if you work at any job, right? The first thing they tell you to do is fill out this W-9 form, which means you are now working for their company. So why not do the same thing with trading? So first thing is form an LLC. Now the second thing you want to do is get you an EIN. The reason you need an EIN because you want to open up a business bank account. So when you get payouts, when you get profits, whatever the case may be, you want to send it to a business account. So number three, you want to open up a business account. Why you want to open up a business account? Because you want to treat trading like a fucking business. I mean, it's obvious, right? So after you open up your business account, you want to get some type of software, especially when you get to a point where you're getting payouts, when you're managing upwards of $300,000 worth of capital, and you're making 5-10% a month, making 30K a month. Especially when you get to that point, you want to have this set up for your company, right? A lot of people come into trading looking for a get rich quick scheme, but if you can change your thought process, come into like, yo, this is a real business. I'm looking to take this for like longevity. I'm looking to make this like a lifestyle and really make money with this skill set, then you should treat it like a business. Now, with that being said, let's move forward. All right, y'all. So now step number two, what you want to do, you want to create a trading income plan, right? So when you get paid out, where's your money going? There's different areas you can send your money. So the first place you want to do is other investments, right? For example, let's say you start another company, then you want to take a portion of your payout or a portion of your profits and put in the other investments. Then you want to put into another category, your emergency fund, right? So if you got a fund that, I don't know, for me, I suggest every trader to have, especially if you full-time, I suggest every trader to have a 6-month fund for when shit go wrong, right? If you guys have been in the market for a little bit, you can see the market has been very chaotic this last couple of weeks. Trump has threw the market all over the fucking place. So you want to have 6 months worth of emergency fund stashed away to be able to help you in your trading, right? It's nothing feels better than to be a confident trader with extra income in your pocket. Next thing you want to do is after you have your 6 months emergency fund, the next thing you want to do, you want to invest in maybe real estate or stocks or different things like that. So anything that makes you more money, you want to continue to invest into those things. Depending on you, me, I want a fucking Lambo. So when I get paid out, the first thing I did when I got my payout, I bought me my AMG, my dream car, which stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to talk about it, but I'm not going to spill too much. I'm not going to talk too much about it right now. After that, number two, you want to use a business debit card or a business credit card. So let me tell you why you want to use a business debit card or a business credit card. When you buy a prop firm challenge, hypothetically, you buy FTMO for, let's say, $1,000, right? 200K account. Well, when you have a business, that could be a write-off. All the accounts is a write-off. When you buy your trading setup, it's a write-off. When you buy anything, your softwares, which we'll get into number three, it's all write-offs. When you buy your car, it could be a write-off, right? So if you can set up your business to the point where you have a business debit or credit card and you pay through that business and debit credit card, you can actually make more money by doing that than using your personal information. So once again, it's a 100% write-off. If you go to dinner with your girl and y'all talk about trading, it's a write-off. So use a business debit card or a business credit card to fund your lifestyle as well, and then use that as like a write-off. Number three, you want to track everything. You want to make sure you have all of the receipts, you want to make sure you have all of your ducks in a row, because Uncle, he's gonna come for your ass. He need his. So Uncle Sam, aka the IRS, are gonna need their money. But if you have all your ducks in a row, if you're using something like QuickBooks, if you're using anything to track your finances, what you spend, then you'll be good. So once again, guys, you want to kind of reiterate everything. You want to create a trading income plan where you start getting paid out what you're doing with your money. I don't give a fuck. You can spunk it if you want to. You can go, I don't know, buy hookers and snort coke, do whatever you want to do. But when you get paid out, just know where your money's going. Number two, you want to use a business credit card and debit card, because this is write-offs. Look into it. Number three, you want to track everything, because Uncle Sam and the IRS are looking to get their money, especially if you're in the $30,000 to $40,000 a month range as a trader. He gonna want his fucking money. The next step you want to do, which is step three, this is where the real shit comes into place, the shit that you really need to have in order to really take your trading to the next level. If you don't, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. So the first thing you need to do, you need to have fixed working hours. Hypothetically, let's say you work a job. Well, you know when you go to job at 8 o'clock, you leave at 9 o'clock, right? 9 p.m., whatever the case may be, or 9 to 5. You come to work at 9 and you leave at 5. You have working hours. So when you come to the market, you want to have a working hours just like you do at a job. So, for example, I like to trade from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. These are my working hours. These are the only time. After 12 noon, 12:01, I'm off the computer. And you have to be super disciplined with that. So from 8 a.m., I'm on the charts. From 12 noon, I'm off the computer. Anything happens after 12 noon, well, I just missed the trade. I'm gonna come back tomorrow at 8 a.m. And you guys have to be super disciplined with that. You have to have fixed working hours. There's no negotiation. Don't bullshit me. Don't be saying, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. That's where a lot of traders fuck up at, because that's when they start to be greedy and they're looking to trade more than they should do, to trade more than their trading plan allows it. So have fixed trading hours. The next thing, you want to have a daily prep. And also you want to journal your trades. So for me, my daily prep is I like to wake up 2 hours before market open, or 8 a.m. I like to do a little bit of cardio. I like to have a small little breakfast. I like to drink some water. I like to meditate, journal, and I like to get on the charts and look at what setups I can find for the day. You have to have some type of daily routine, daily prep before you hop on the charts. The last thing you want to do is hop on the charts and don't know what you're looking for, last thing you want to do is hop on the charts and not understand what you're looking for. I think there's a video that went super viral. I think his name's Ashton Hall. His daily routine, it ain't gotta be that fucking rigorous, right? It could just be some wake up and you drink a cup of water, drink a cup of coffee, and then you get to the market. Simple, but have some type of routine. And then journaling. All right, guys, a lot of you motherfuckers don't take journaling super serious. You have to take journaling super, super serious. The only way you know when you're making money, the only way you know you're losing money is by fucking journaling. You have to journal. There's no if, ands, or but about it. You have to journal. You have to journal though. So when you journal, so what I like to use, once again, I have no affiliation with this company, but link down below if you want to motherfucker and sign up. So I use TradeZilla. To track all of my trades. Now, if you're treating trading like a business, hypothetically, right, you should know your data. For example, if you was in e-commerce and you were selling like a comb, you should know how much the comb costs to produce it and how much you're selling it, and you should know the net profit. That's the data. A lot of traders don't look at it down to the T like that, right? So you need to know all of your data. You need to know your win rate. You need to know your win rate. You need to know what's the best time to trade for you. You need to know what's the best time, or you need to know when you shouldn't trade. You need to know when you should trade. You need to know when you adding on risk or when you're taking off risk. You need to know when the market is dovish. You need to know when the market is hawkish. You need to know the sentiments of the market, right? Without you journaling and without you having data, which you can use any platform, it really doesn't matter. Just track your shit. Without data, bro, you will not be succeed in the markets 100%. Number 4, I think all traders kind of understand and know this, but risk management. You have to have a strong risk management plan, right? You have to have a strong risk management plan. Or you're gonna continuously just blow accounts. And then that's what I did for the first, I think, 7 months of my trading journey. I just kept blowing shit because I didn't know. Like, I didn't have the right information about risk management. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those traders that's gonna tell you risk 1%. That's not me, bro. If you wanna get rich, you're gonna have to risk, but you gotta do it smart. For example, how I like to do it, I like to risk 2.5%. Now, it depends on the account size. I like to risk 2.5% on the account size, and I like to bring, hypothetically, I like to bring my stops and I like to trail my stops. So I'm not giving money back to the market. And I want you guys to truly understand, trading is about capital management, not about making money. If you can manage your capital, you will 100% make money in the market, guaranteed. That's all trading is. If you was a hedge fund and you had $1 million worth of asset under management, I guarantee you, you're not looking to make money off of that. You're looking to control your risk, and you're looking to make small percentages. 1% on $1 million. Let me say that again. 1% on $1 million is $10,000, and you was managing upwards of $1 million. Let's say you get $1 million of funding, which is extremely easy. Guys, down below in the description, I have a step-by-step blueprint on how you can be able to turn $500 into $10,000 by using instant funding accounts. 100% free. Click the link down below and get that information. I'm telling you, it's super valuable. This is exactly how I was able to go from broke as hell to a 6-figure trader. So click the link down below and get that $500 to $10,000 step-by-step process. Trust me, you will not regret it. 100% free, by the way. So next thing we want to get into, we want to have weekly reviews. So without number 4, without number 2, number 5 would not happen. Because if we're not tracking our data, if we're not journaling, if we don't know our win rate, our loss rate, if we don't know our win rate, if we don't know when the best time to trade, if we don't know when the best time, when to put on risk, when not to put on risk, how the fuck we gonna do a weekly review? So if you're doing number 5, right? If you're not doing number 5, and you show up to the market every single day, taking a trade, and then going about your day, I guarantee you, you're gonna be trading for 3 years with no results. Guarantee it. You have to have weekly reviews. If this is a business, every business have quarterly reviews. Every business have weekly reviews. Every business have daily reviews on what they did every single day. And if you can adopt this mindset, I guarantee you, and I'm saying this with every being in my body, if you can adopt this mindset when trading like a business, you will see growth in your trading, 100%. Now, from there, but not least, number 6, the next thing you want to do is track your KPIs. This ties into all of this. This ties into the beginning of the video. You need to track everything to be able to say, I'm a profitable trader. Now, if I came to you and I said, hey, tell me your data. Tell me for the last 6 months, what's your data? And if you could tell me that, I will give you $100,000. I guarantee you 95% of traders cannot tell me their data from the last 30 days because you guys don't track. You need to track your money. Now, why this is so important is because you would know, once again, when you're making money, when you're not making money, and how you're making money and how you're not making money, if that fucking makes sense. So if you guys like this content, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, guys, if you're looking to be able to turn $500 into $10,000, click the link down below. It's a 100% free blueprint that I use to be able to go from 0 to 6 figures